Good morning everyone. Welcome to Chemistry Concepts. Myself Lakshmi Prashanti. In my previous videos I explained clearly explained the definition of covalent bond, what are the factors that affects the formation of covalent bonding, and I would like to discuss about in this video about the properties of the covalent compounds. Okay, what are the properties that are present for the compounds which are having the covalent bond? The first property is compounds with covalent bonds usually have lower enthalpy of vaporization and fusion. Lower enthalpy of vaporization. Enthalpy means heat change takes place. Enthalpy means heat change takes place when the heat change takes place while evaporating. If it is present in liquid state, if we give some energy in the form of heat, then the molecules will escape from the liquid state into gaseous state. Okay, that means enthalpy of vaporization, to evaporate, how much energy is liberated or absorbed, that will be less. And fusion means if it is present in liquid state, for example water, if we kept the water in fridge, what will happen? It will become an ice. That means fusion takes place. While the ice formation also, some energy will be liberated or be trapped in it. That means the compounds which are having the covalent bonds will have less enthalpy of vaporization and at the same time less enthalpy of fusion also. And what is the energy of the covalent compounds? Covalent bond energy is nearly 80 kilocalories per mole. That means for 1 mole of the covalent compound formation, it requires 80 kilocalories. And covalent bonds are directional bonds. In my previous video, I explained why the direction. Except the s orbital, because it is having a spherical shape. But in case of P and D, it is having x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. In which direction they are getting overlapped with one another to form the covalent bond. If it is head-on overlap, sigma. If it is lateral overlap, pi bond. That means it is directional in nature. So covalent bonds are directional. The next property is compounds formed by covalent bonding do not conduct electricity. Do not conduct electricity. Why it is not conducting electricity? Because it is not having free electrons. Just they are sharing the electrons. It requires higher ionization enthalpies, right? That means it doesn't have the free electrons. That's why it doesn't conduct electricity. Lack of free electrons. And next property is covalent compounds are not soluble in water. Water is polar solvent. Water molecule is polar solvent. That's why polar compounds will be soluble in polar solvents. Here covalent compounds are not soluble in water. Once again, see the properties. The compounds which are formed by the covalent bond formation are having lower enthalpy of vaporization and fusion, and the covalent compounds bonds are having the energy 80 kilocalorie per mole, and the covalent bonds are directional in nature, and the bonds which are formed by covalent compounds do not conduct the electricity because of lack of free electrons, and covalent compounds do not soluble in water. Okay, share with your friends, like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.